It's another Reaction Thursday where we learn how to anticipate and react faster in the game. Learn how to react faster in the game and they'll know we ain't the same. Go gang! Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment to our content. We are here to help you. Turn from cheese to the macaroni and cheese, man. It's another Reaction Thursday, and today we're going to learn the basics of dribbling. So we're going to learn how to dribble. And there's 4 points I'm going to get into today. Obviously, the drills are going to be at the end for y'all, but I'm going to go into the first point. The first point is you have to understand the base of dribbling. A lot of times you see players doing a lot of moves, but you don't understand that they've been dribbling for years, or they've been doing this for so long that they have the fundamentals down. But today we're learning the fundamentals, and the first fundamental is learning the base. Your feet should be shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider, just so the ball can go through. A lot of times you see like players trying to put the ball through their legs and their feet's too narrow, and sometimes they hit their knees or they'll hit their feet. So make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider. Also, your hips should be lowered, but not into a full squat, just a light hinge. So literally just lower your hips a little bit. And when dribbling, protect with the ball with the off shoulder. This is how you don't get the ball ripped from you. This is how people don't run in your pockets. This is how you don't get your cookies taken. Cookies! Make sure that you are protecting the ball with that off shoulder, because people could easily run into your pocket if you're just out here lollygagging, dribbling the ball upright.
I'm gonna be honest with that. I don't rock like that.
You ain't got that type of handle yet, so you gotta protect yourself out there from the cookie monsters. Also, when crossing over, to never get ripped, make sure you're doing a low crossover, or make sure you're protecting the ball with your knee. This is important so people just don't swipe in, tap the ball, and next thing you know, they're off to the races. They're ripping you every time you touch the ball. So these are basic things in terms of dribbling the ball that you must learn and master before you get on to trying to do any other type of moves. Yeah. The second part of becoming a better dribbler and learning how to dribble is actually getting a rhythm with a dribble. Now that you have the basics, it's good to have a rhythm with your dribble, because you want to reinforce that motor pattern. Sometimes you may see people do the same type of dribbles over and over again, and it looks cool in a game and stuff like that, but you're literally doing this just to make sure you're comfortable with dribbling the ball. You want to reinforce these patterns and do these over and over again, because it helps you catch a rhythm, and a lot of times when you're in the game, you can literally just do some of these moves.
Yes sir, yes sir.
The third point we're going to go into in this video is actually probably the most important, and it has to deal with drills. You have to understand that the difference in between drills and in-game scenarios is totally different. When you're doing drills are great for getting you familiar with that dribbling pattern and with reinforcing the motor pattern. So like when you see a lot of guys training and they're doing all these fancy dribble moves and dribbling at the cone, spinning, running around a chair, laying a ball up, like that stuff is cool and all, but you don't want to get forced down that rabbit hole. A lot of times people are going down that rabbit hole and it's like, this doesn't transfer into the game. There's not going to be a chair in the game. There's going to be no cone in the game.
I'm gonna be honest with that. I don't rock like that.
So you literally have to make sure that when you're doing drills, you're just reinforcing the pattern of dribbling. Like you don't want to be doing all this crazy stuff and it's like this isn't translating to the game. Also, when you're dribbling in the game, you have to make sure that you're literally reacting to something. You're reacting to something. So like a lot of your drills should be reaction based once you have the basics down pat.
Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
This is why you're here. This is why you watch the video. Now we're going to go into the drills.
This is why we're here.
First drill is very simple. We're going to play a game called Keep Away. Keep Away is literally where you're just going to be dribbling with another person, and they're just going to try to poke and try to steal the ball from you. Your job is to literally dribble so you're keeping the ball away from this person. It's that simple. The second drill is trap dribble. I call this trap dribble. This is usually when you have 2 or more partners and they're all trying to rip the ball from you. So like you're trying to get out of a scenario, but you're reacting to 3 or 4 different people. Like you'll dribble into a tight spot and try to get around 3 or 4 people. That's definitely for more advanced dribblers, because as a beginner that can be definitely frightening and it can be intimidating. So make sure that you have your game together before you're doing that trap dribble drill. But definitely the keep away drill is a first and a great drill to do once you're in the beginning stages of dribbling. Check this video out on the screen if you want to be mean on that green, or real on that field, or extort on that court. The No Baller Left Behind Act supports this video. You feel me?